Hello everyone, Mrs. Gigi here. Today it is Thursday. I wasn't able to go live yesterday. I do love my cats, but they did something to the computer. So I had to reboot the whole thing and reinstall. There was something happening because I realized that they were here in the craft room and playing. So, yep, I did that thing with the computer all last night, but now I am back, and today I thought, why not go back to a regular old fashioned prompt game fun? I used to use these prompt cards, and I don't really know exactly how many there are. But I thought that we would just start and we will go through 7 prompts to create something here. And if you want to create, it's always fun to be able to inspire. So if you want to share with us, you can do that in my group on Facebook, Mrs. Gigi and Friends. Uh, or use the hashtag Mrs. Gigi here on YouTube so that I can find you. So let's start with the first prompt of 7. So this will be the first one, and that one says micron pens or fine liner pens. So let's start. Today I actually thought about all kinds of things that I wanted to create. Hello, Beth. If you want to participate in the 7 prompts to come, please do. So the first prompt is micron pens or fine liner pens. And I am just going for, let's look into it, maybe this one. Just doing some markings because of this being the first uh, prompt here. You'll never know about the end result. And this will also probably be covered by something else in the end. So something like this. I hope everything is well with you both. For us, it is the time of year bigger than our national day. I would say tomorrow is midsummer, and that is a big thing that we celebrate here in Sweden. Like we almost celebrate it as it were our national day. So we had a little bit of fun celebration together with the kids at work today, and yep, the ongoing will be with friends and family tomorrow. And everybody gets their day off work. So that's always a plus. And I thought of one thing when creating this. I was about to start. I am not going to, but I was about to start a mini journal for July because I want to create one. And I found this packaging. I love the size of this. I've done a mini journal like this before. This is sugar that we use on cinnamon buns, and the Swedish cinnamon buns look like this. And these are to the typical fika. Fika is like tea time in Britain with coffee and somebody to talk to, and something sweet to eat almost all the time. Hello, Letitia. Welcome, welcome. So the prompt that I'm currently using is fine liner. You know, I'll just use the end of my pen like this. Just a couple of them. Haven't seen you in a while, Letitia. I hope everything is fine. Oh, look at this. Kind of want to go with the light colors. So one more maybe. Green. I don't know about the light here. It's ridiculous. I had to redo the whole, my whole space because my cats have been here in the craft room uh, doing something. And I'm saying something because I have no clue what they did, but I had to update the computer. I had to do all kinds of things here with, I have small little shelves around my table. They've been there having lots of fun, of course, but you know, so I had to redo that. So that took, yesterday. So that's why I weren't live. So the first prompt there, micron pens or fine liner pens. We are working on towards this prompt. Let's look into it. Painty papers, it says. Oh, that's fun. Let's look into the scrapping. I literally know this will be used. Let's see about this scrap bin of mine. I was about to go through all of the papers for a new journal. I don't know. There is something about using up things, isn't there? Let's see. Painty papers, different colors. Maybe this color. Oh. Going, almost to the end of because I realized I have a whole pile of things. Unfortunately, I can't show you because, it is all over the place. It's full. And have I used them up? Which means in that case we need to create ourselves some painted papers or jelly plating. That's fun. Let's see, I think I've used almost all of it. That's one. I have all kinds of fun things in here. That's some painty paper. I'm literally going to use them all. That's another version. Even one more. I save all bits and pieces. We all know how it is. I have no clue why I even saved this, but Let's see. We will definitely need these. This color wheel type thing, that's not my thing that I would say, but I have heard, or I years ago knew that there was something about purple and orange not going together, but I don't know. I kind of like those colors. So micron and painted paper so far. Let's see. So apart from maybe creating this together with me, what do you have on your craft table tonight or today? Or whenever you see this? For me, I kind of feel like there is a lot of projects coming up because I soon, very soon, have vacation coming, and we all know, what do we do when vacation comes? But the thing that we love the most, in the craft room area I go. That is definitely for sure. Let's see, use this one. Tend to like to use up every little bit of whatever we have here. So painty papers. Second prompt is just gluing it straight on, just like that. Are we going to put this somewhere somehow just because? Because why save up on these small little bits and pieces when we can use them? Do we need another color maybe? Do we want to do this one? No. Maybe that's a contender. Let's see. Or let's just tear it apart and use it. Yet again, bright colors, and that's kind of what I like. Summer colors. An easy one, this. Let's see where to put it. Maybe down there because of the edge, or the straight edge, I would say. Down here. Micron pens and painty papers are the two prompts so far. And we are going on 7 prompts. Haven't done this in quite some time, but it is fun. It is actually really fun when thinking about it. And now my mind is, going on, what in the world am I going to use this for? And I have no clue as of yet. Let's see, do I want to, I think I'm going to tear these apart. Put one up here. Hello, wondrous nature. Welcome, welcome to some crafty fun. So, do we want to add something else? Micron pens and painty papers so far for this prompt game. We are going for number 3. I have this, really old-fashioned. Actually, I have had these for quite some time, but I kind of like them. Let's go with this one. What's the moon? Ooh, the moon. That could be kind of fun. I am thinking. Gray or I don't want to say white because I don't think that will be. Let's see. Do we have a lid here somewhere? I think I have. I think I have it somewhere. Let's see. I tend to use smaller lids like this and some white paint. Let's see. These aren't even opened. New ones. Going like that. With a little tint. Are we going brown or... I'm thinking brown in this case. I don't really like it being too dark. Let's see. But I do want to have it maybe just a tiny bit of black. Oh, let's see. The tiniest, if we have it. Let's see. Over here. Feeling concentration in the air, being all quiet. Too much it was. Maybe some, there will be more whites, definitely. No worries, don't worries. That means that we will have to do something with this paint afterwards, because I definitely know the thing that I was thinking about. Does it really need this much? Let's see. Now on to some moons. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking cheese when thinking moons. It's one of those childhood TV programs, I think, is behind all these cheese and moon, in my mind anyway. Let's see, let's go with some white straight on to that, just because we can. Just the tiniest. I'm amazed about the colors today. I have no clue what I've done or what I haven't done, or something is different. Something is definitely different with my whole setup. So I hope it's not too much of a strange view, but I've tried to kind of go back to how it was. I can definitely see that I have to do some adjustments, but as of right now, I don't really want to do anything. Maybe half a moon down here. filling it in even lighter. The beauty of doing something like this is a European A4 size paper, and you'll never know the end result when creating something like this. We'll do another one here. Just to add something. And then the white, of course, in this case. I would say that this would probably be ATC, so these things wouldn't even show in the end. So we have 3 prompts so far. We have Micron as the first one. We have Painty Papers, that's the second one. And now we have the prompt Moons. All different phases of moons. If you want to share, it's always fun to look what you have created. And if you like to share it, it's best to do that on my Facebook group, Mrs. Gigi and Friends. So you can put a picture up there if you like. And show us all what you've created. I have a couple of moons. Do I have any stickers? I don't think so. I do want to be able to use more stickers in one way, but I don't know why I don't. Moon phases. Let's go into the next prompt. The next prompt is washi. Ooh, washi. There are a lot of fun washi tapes. Let's see. Let's go through, would say this first, just to look through the colors. I'm thinking a little bit more springtime, summertime vibe to this. Maybe this polka dots. Yep. I don't know. I kind of like these. And for springtime, these are definitely my go-to. Yep. Well, just put them there. I don't know why I had so much hesitation. Oh, thank you so much, Letitia. I know I have a couple of washi tapes because of the fact that I at one point said, no, you do not need washi, do you? And then realized at the same breath, how in the world? How in the world? Why did I say something stupid like that? Because of course you need your washi tapes. Everything comes together nicely with some cute washi. So we have those. Let's look into this. These, I don't know. Let's see. For those wondering, it's just wire that I've created, quick and easy. Because I wanted to store them somewhere, and no, it's easy to just tear off a piece when you have to, if it's something like this. I would say there. A whole lot on washi. Something there. Might be something fun in here too. And a little bit of something there. And just because of that, you know, I don't know how it is with you, but I felt we could put something there too. So we have the washi. In the background, we had micron pens, or in this case, fine liner pens. We use some painty papers, these little thingies. We have used the moon or these gray shapes, and now washi. So, a couple of more, of course. Let's see. We are using that prompt. This one, stickers. Ooh. Stickers. Let's look into those. And I got some beautiful stickers too from Jen. Let's see do we have some words? Let's see. Let's look into words, because those are really, really fun to use. Smile forever, favorite delight. You know, I love words. Oh, thank you so much, Letitia. Let's see these words. Heidi Swap by 2014. You know, saving up on bits and pieces. These weren't too old though. Adore, get out. Explore is a nice one. Probably this will be cut up because I'm thinking of using it as an ATC, but let's see. Grateful. It's always nice. And adventure. Maybe going cherish, no, happiness. Going green on this, I can definitely see. Always. There. And then it needs today down here. This is so strange, looking at a thing that is meant to be an ATC kind of background. for those that haven't done backgrounds like that before, you know, they are, at least to me, most of the time looking so strange, literally so strange. And when you cut them apart and really use them for an ATC, they can look, you know, something like this. Or if you create with my positivity flowers, something like this. Or even looking something like this. So creating with these painty papers like this. You could even create yourself. Let's look into those. Haven't seen those in a while. You know, a little bigger, something like that, with the text on there. So you can do all kinds of things. So now we have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prompts. We will go through them at the end of this thing. 2 more. The second to last one. This one. It's going to be hexagons. I knew there was something like that in here. And I also know that we have talked about this hexagon thing being, you know, what is an hexagon? I actually have to say, we talked about it as, is it the stop sign or not? Or, you know, I would say no one would ever know, but I will definitely create some hexagons here. Actually thinking going orange just because. Small ones I'm going for. Let's see, this way, that way, this way. You know, I have to figure this one out quite well. And I was thinking about the I think that's like the octagon or whatever, because that's kind of a similar shape, but no. This is more, I would say, honeycomb shape or whatever you call it. Something like this. And with the hexagon thing, you know, it's just meant to be fun, so you don't really have to do any science type thing here when creating these. And in my case, I could almost certainly say they will be covered. You will kind of get the hang of it after a while creating these. And for me, I will always think about the honeycomb thingy when doing these. And I think that's why I chose the prompt to begin with, just because I like bees. Something there maybe in the background. I thought it was. Let's see. And of course, I kind of feel, I don't know about you, but to be this honeycomb shape, I find that we are going for 2. Maybe one up here. Up here in the background. I don't know if it is even visible to all of you. They're up there. So something like this. You can literally add however many in the background. So far we have used micron pens or fine liner pens. We have used painty papers. And then onto the moon, however you like to create that. We have used some washi. We used stickers. And the last one here was hexagons. And now on to the last prompt. Let's see. That one. And that will be a Q-tip. Ooh, that's a fun one. That is definitely a fun one. I don't really know. Do I have any Q-tips here now? I know I've used most of them. And I would say you can definitely use the Q-tip however you like. But in this case, I'm going for the back of a brush because I want to create those little dots. That's what I was thinking of when creating the prompt. And going for this one. Oh, seriously, that could have been a disaster. Going just dipping it like that. Just to add, use up the paint a little bit more. And dip like it were small little dots in the background. Creating a little bit more of a texture, as it wasn't, it was all kinds of things going on already, of course, but you'll never know. And with the Q-tip or the back of the brush, you can go to all kinds of, depending on the size of the pen or whatever you use, a little bit more splattery like, or I don't know, a little bit like a universe. And the fun thing with doing it like this is that you don't really know the end result until it's there. Or at least for me, it's kind of grows into something. So as you could see, I started this whole thing out with a plain piece of paper and now turned it into kind of a universe. I am definitely gonna let this one dry a bit, but I will cut these ones to ATC size and use them for something. I don't know about you. I feel like ATCs are fun and easy to make, and I've done several throughout the years. Done, I don't even know, I've sent some of them out. So only 2 more weeks to go until vacation time, and when that is, I will be able to go live a little bit more. I'm looking forward to it. For those that don't know, I usually go live together with Create with Becca, and I've done that throughout, I don't even know, it is years now. We have taken a little bit of a summer break with those. So, if I'm not mistaken, there won't be any Create with Becca time for 2-3 weeks or something, but I will go live doing something instead. That's at least what I'm thinking. Tomorrow, though, there will be probably a video up because it is midsummer celebration, bigger than our national day here in Sweden. So that will definitely be celebrated together with friends and family. So let's see. The last piece of paper here. Letting that one dry, using it at a later date. This, whatever it is, the universe, it felt like that when I started creating it. Got created with the help of 7 prompts. Micron, painty papers, the moon, or however you like to do your thing. Washi tape, some stickers, hexagon shape, or shapes in my case, and a Q-tip or the back of your brush. So this, let's see, it isn't really dry totally. See, I'm actually gonna do a little bit of a thing here, like that. Let it dry. And then I thought, going back to creating these won't be a thing for today, unfortunately. I know that I will do one thing, and this is the start of this. I love my tiny little journals, and I have this packaging that I want to create my July journal in. This is going to be my holiday mini journal, and the size, let's see, it's, I would say 3.5 by 6. Kind of a lovely little cover to me. Nothing really fancy, but that's, just how it is. I would go, am I going orange? Something tells me orange. I don't know why, but something tells me orange. It's not really the type of color that I usually go for. Let's see, sunny bright orange maybe. This one. This is a dilution paint, pure sunshine. Let's see. I will start because I feel like I want to have napkins on here. So I will just start by kind of covering Of course, I could have taken gesso or something, but I didn't. I didn't. Do you know why? Sometimes I do before I think, or that's kind of what I do all the time. Apart from things that I've been planning at work, that's kind of who I am. This will be covered with some fun napkins, so they won't really show that much in the end. And it's only for me. And when creating, I love seeing people create all sorts of beautiful, beautiful journals, selling them for however many, tens, hundreds of dollars or whatever. I have no clue. To me, they are beautiful. But I just create for fun and for myself, for me being able to create a little journal and write a little thing, paint a little bit, or do whatever I feel like on the actual day that I open this thing and create. So that is my thing with this. And for me, I value to be able to just sit for, if it's just 5 minutes, I'm grateful for that. 10 minutes is even better because then I can actually do something. But, for 5 minutes, being able to do a stroke or something with paint or whatever. So being able to create this is nice. Let's look into what kind of napkins are going to be used. Let's see. Gained a couple of new subscribers lately, so thank you so much. For those of you that are new to my channel, and I don't know, for those that don't know me, I do this purely for the for the joy of creating. Always fun to meet up and speak to new people, of course. But this whole thing with YouTube started out as a therapy thing for me. So, and now when I'm working full time, I feel like it's still therapy, but in a totally different way than when this whole thing started. Because I need my creative time. That's really important to me. So this is all orange. We will have to go through and look. Are we going for some fun, bright, flowery napkins, of course? I know that the one that I used a couple of years ago when I created another journal like this for my holiday, it was black and white, and I really love that. I don't know, do you like mini journals more than the regular size one? To me, it has always been mini journals, and that's just, of course, I can't really show you now. To be able to hold a journal in your hand, how I would say how it fits in your hand, things like that, that matters to me. That actually matters a whole lot to me. So That's why I kind of like the smaller size journals. Let's look into it. All the napkins. One might wonder. Going to do a little bit of emotion here and look into which ones. Actually got some new ones. Let's look into those. Got some new ones from Jen Wren. Wouldn't these be beautiful? Ooh. Or sunflowers. Sunflowers is always nice, of course. That was, this, tricky. I would say I'm going for these somehow. Let's see of the panels. So let's cut into them. Hello, Becca. Hello. Well, I would love to know who is behind this beautiful thing. Beautiful. Let's see. I will cut it apart. Where do I have the big scissors? There. So Thursday, a little bit of an impromptu type thing going on here. But I just felt with the cats drove me crazy yesterday. They were in my craft room doing all kinds of things, which led me to an update on the computer and doing all sorts of organizing thing here in the craft room because it was a disastrous thing. I don't know if you have seen my Craftroom tour video, but I have small little shelves all around the area where I stream and where I have the camera. The thing was, the cats, they love to use those little shelving units. And yep, it was a big disastrous moment for the Craftroom's organizational thing going. So I spent my Friend's Day on a Wednesday. Instead of going live, I cleaned up the whole thing, rearranged the camera, rearranged everything. So I hope that you can see what I'm doing. The light and everything, that is particularly, strange when coming that this YouTube thing. Naughty they were, but they had a lot of fun in here. I can definitely see that. They left some trails and things, so yep. And I just felt when I opened the door, well, I usually go in here like 30 minutes or so before I stream and prepare and things like that. And yep, let's not talk about what I thought in those seconds when I opened the door, realized the hurricane that I've been here in the room. It was kind of funny, but anyways, imagine the thing. And then of course me working and things like that. So that was the thing. I don't know, for those wondering, I tend to fussy cut napkins. I know that people uses the wet water method or whatever you call it. I have no clue, but with water, that's not my way to go with this, so I tend to fussy cut. In this case, I'm just going to try, so I don't know. I will rearrange these flowers somehow, I think, because of the nature of the size of this little journal. So are you prepping for celebration time now, Becca? Or am I 1 week, I don't know, ahead or something? I am actually prepping for midsummer celebration tomorrow. Tomorrow is coming up quickly. It is 8:30 p.m. here. Let's see. Do I want to have that on the front? Oh, that would be beautiful. Just covering the whole thing. Am I going to? No. Oh. Let's see. I don't think I am going for the coverage of the whole thing. I'm just going to cut these flowers out and use the other ones for something else. Let's see. Something down there or up here. I felt it needed to be down there. Rearranging the greenery too. And then this thing. So midsummer celebration for me, that will be work for me on Monday as usual, but the midsummer celebration here in Sweden, it's really, really popular. Let's see, putting that one up here. Arranging the thing so far. Let's put that one. And then, of course, we need to do something about the fact that the back of these tiny little pieces are still there. So down here. Isn't it kind of fun to rearrange? Something like that. There won't something going there, maybe. Let's look further into that one. At least the front. And then something else on the back. Let's see. How in the world do we have Scotch tape? No. This is actually solving itself, is it? I can see the getting all the quiet again, concentrating, doing things that usually, that's the fun thing of being live like this. Usually it's getting all quiet. And in this case, how in the world am I going wet glue? I would just press out some like this, I would say. Going with my finger because that was a lot, even though it wasn't really visible, was it? something like that. Closer to the eyes, it must be in circumstances like this. And then again, some little thing here. No worries at all. Let's see, what are you working on? Oh, are you working on a project? That sounds really fun. You'll have to tell us more. Even though your mom doesn't really know me, say hi to your mom from me. Have a beautiful, I would say always spending time with relatives and especially your mom. That's special. So no worries. We have our lives apart from the fun YouTube world too. So for those coming in, this is going to be my holiday journal. Usually I do go on holiday to the little cottage that we have. This year I have no clue. Of course we are going somewhere, haven't really decided where, but let's see. But I am definitely bringing some crafty stuff going. I know that's one of those like kind of have to things. Let's see, putting some there, going on the back, the other side. Maybe even just straight on. And of course this will be covered in the end of the whole thing, so I won't really do too much to this at this point. Letting that one dry, thinking this will be the start of a cover. Maybe creating another sort of something. Let's see, are we going for that? Flower too, maybe. Let's try it out. And then in the middle there somehow we will stand the name or the month or however I in the end want it to be. Let's see, do we want to have that one down here too? Just, peeking up. Let's look in camera because that is what I usually do when looking into these things. I kind of feel like that was nice. Let's look into it in a totally different position. There. No, not as nice. Let's see. Kind of feel that's where it needs to go. So let's just put it down. Probably will end up covering the whole thing, but And then this thing again. I can definitely see it is, yep, there, much easier. Yet again, some glue. Using my fingers. And this, using my fingers, people, that is something huge for me. It really is. If you were with me a couple of years ago, that was definitely therapy. Definitely. Up to the point where I couldn't have anything. And can you imagine me being a crafter, not being able to have anything in my, on my fingers? That is kind of a thing. Being a crafter, not doing its job, I would say. So that's a little bit of a beginning with the I feel like I want to add this thing, and I definitely want to do something on the back here. That will be some. Or I have all kinds of ideas. Do I want to have lace in the back, like in here? I'm not sure. This will have to dry before I do anything else. It is kind of covered, as you can see. Let's see. Spine with, I would say July things, but there will probably be August too, and all kinds of things that I do. So that will be the beginning of the cover. And then, of course, we do have the thing that we created today. Let's see. So, am I going for doing something with that? I'm not too sure. Let's see. Is it dry enough yet? It isn't really. I definitely have to let it dry a tiny bit more. This will be cut up into ATC size things or cards used for something. So I will show it like this for now. If you want to use the prompts that we used today, the prompts were micron pens or fine liner pens, painty papers, the moon, however you like to do yours, washi tape, some stickers, a hexagon or hexagons, the shape it is, and Q-tips. So that's how I created this background onto an ATC card creation. If you want to share yours, I would love to see what you created. Please do share it in my Facebook group, Mrs. Gigi and Friends. I will be back again next week. And until then, there will be videos. I'm on to videos again. So have a beautiful weekend. Me, myself, is going to do a lot of celebration with the family. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, everyone. Bye.